Well, hey everyone, Wasting Money here. Today we're going to do something a little bit different today, but Tamashii Nations recently set out a questionnaire to vote for the top 3 figures that you would want a re-release of. And that picture that I had just shown you, that is the top 10 out of all the voting thus far. So today I just kind of wanted to discuss all these top 10 and, in the comments below right now, let me know the 3 that you voted for. I voted for Jace, which isn't up there, and Master Roshi. And then one that I voted for is actually up here. So let me know, what you guys think that one is. Getting into it here, there are 10 that were the most voted, like I mentioned. So you can vote for 3 of your favorites, so you can, just vote based off the numbers and everything there. The voting is still going on. I don't know if, any votes other than the top 10 will count. I mean, I'm sure they will, but these are the top 10 right here, and I mean, doesn't really look like a good list, and I can tell you guys why. And reason for this video, kind of just wanted to discuss this. Number 1, don't vote for Perfect Cell. With these being a re-release, Tamashii Nations, they're not going to remake it, okay? So they're not going to make the Perfect Cell into a 3.0 or even a 2.0. This is like the old 1.0 Perfect Cell, and none of these are the event exclusives either, including that Broly. And I have all these tabs open up here so we can kind of see the pricing on the eBay and everything. And I'll kind of tell you guys, my thoughts on this top 10. So, Perfect Cell would be out in my mind just because they are most likely going to remake him when they do the Android saga coming up, which includes, Android 17 and 18. So all 18, 17, and Perfect Cell are all 1.0s. So if they did re-release that would be kind of re-releasing a 1.0 when they're pretty much probably going to remake them with the latest technology in the upcoming year here. I mean, I definitely think we'll see a 3.0 Perfect Cell and probably even a semi-perfect cell finally this year in 2025 or next year, sorry. And then, a lot of people wanted the DBZ Broly here. And again, that guy is a 1.0. So we can just go to him first on eBay. And I found this one. So I only look at eBay based off like sold listings. But you can see, I mean, this guy goes for quite a bit. So he's $400 on eBay. That's, currently sold on December 9th. So just a few days ago, I just typed in Broly S.H. Figuarts. So here's another one that sold for $300. So this is the one that you would be getting. You would not be getting the event exclusive Broly from DBZ since they're just doing like the, general release types. And I don't believe they're doing any premium Bandai ones either. Or actually, scratch that because I believe Vegeta Blue was a premium Bandai release. But anyways, so yeah, I mean, even though a DBZ Broly figure would be cool, it's still a 1.0. And I mean, it would be nice just to get it for a lot cheaper than $300 to $400, like some of these are going for. But it looks like it's pretty much going for $300. So in my vote, I wouldn't really recommend, the DBZ Broly just because I know like Beast Deities is coming out with a 3.0 Broly in a few months here. So that will be really cool. And it's actually larger than this one. So, I mean, I would recommend getting that one if you want like a cheap Broly. Even though this guy does look pretty cool, I mean, he could definitely, use like new technology since he is that old 1.0. But anyways, so that's DBZ Broly, and now to Final Form Cooler. So we'll pull him up here. He's going for about, close to like $200 off eBay. I mean, these are all sold listings. Like I mentioned, December 11th. So that was just, the other day. But I wouldn't mind, if this one gets a re-release just since he is, around $200. But I believe retail, I mean, he was probably, in that like $100 range. So yes, you would be getting him for cheaper, and he is a pretty sweet figure, but a lot of people already picked him up. I mean, if you're unfortunate like me and missed that pickup or just weren't collecting at the time, he would be a good choice to have, but that's kind of my 2 cents on Final Form Cooler. Now, Vegito Blue, I would not want this guy re-released, okay? Yes, he is, going for quite a bit. You see like 250 there, 230 recently, 240, all in, the month of December alone. These are, sealed. Like I got mine not too long ago. I paid about 230 for this one, but the reason I don't think that they should remake or re-release this guy is because they just, released this one, the event exclusive from New York Comic Con. I mean, he was going for about like $90. So, I mean, you could have pre-ordered it off Premium Bandai. If not, I mean, you still probably could have gotten it for around 100, 120. But now, scalpers kind of picked up a lot of the pre-orders and the ones like there. And I did a review on the channel. He's really not that much different than the, the normal one. He's just a bit shinier. He's like the Diddy variant, what some people call him. But yeah, I mean, just because that was just released, I mean, a month or two ago, I wouldn't really want a re-release of this guy. So the reason I voted for Great Saiyaman out of my three, and why I'm kind of happy to see him here, is because he is a 2.0, and I have the figure already, right? But for one, I mean, Gohan is my favorite character, if you guys don't know that already. But he just comes with so many different heads. I mean, I would love to just have another one for cheap, because he's going for now about like 165, 140. So, close to that average, like of $150 range, new. So, but yeah, I mean, you can kind of see there that, whoops, I don't know what happened there. When I clicked it, he just kind of went away, but he has, the Great Saiyaman helmet. He has the Super Saiyan 2 head. He has base form head, and then he has the head with kind of like the do-rag or whatever you want to call that. And then, you can have the version with the cape, without. So there's so many different varieties that you can do with this figure. I mean, you could do like four. I mean, I could have 4 different ones, all with like the different heads, and be happy, So, I mean, if we could get this guy for, probably that cheaper, like, I think it would probably re-release at like that $65 range, maybe the 56. Who knows? Like that GT Goku. But with everything now, I mean, this figure would be, in that $100 range, just the way they've been doing everything lately. But I mean, back then, I think it retailed for about that $65 range. So I would really like a re-release of Great Saiyaman. I know a lot of people wouldn't, but anyways, so I mean, we kind of already covered Perfect Cell, why, we really just need a new 3.0 version of that. Same with the androids too. I mean, yes, Android 17 and 18 are awesome figures, and I don't have any of these just because I've kind of been waiting for, the new, at least a 2.0, because all of them are 1.0. So we see the Perfect Cell here. That's the event exclusive, so it would be this color. But I mean, pre-owned, he is going for about 170, which is kind of ridiculous. See that one pre-owned for 70, so that was a good deal. Looks like it was an auction, so they probably got lucky. It looked like it only had one bid too, so whoever got that, I mean, good on you, because you can see here, 180, 210, 180, 105, pre-owned 180. So I mean, yeah, he does go for a lot, but he really doesn't look that good. I mean, I don't see why people would want the 1.0. I don't know why it's not letting me look at the sold listing for some reason, but yeah, anyways, yeah, don't recommend him. And then, like I said, the Android 18 and 17 are 1.0s as well, and it wouldn't be the event exclusive like this. So the event exclusives go for a bit more. I'm not really sure the difference. I think the clothes and everything look a bit more like matte finish instead of this dark blue. So just the color is kind of different. But yeah, I mean, these are 1.0, so we should definitely, at least get a 2.0 version, kind of like, the Tournament of Power, Android 17 and 18, once they finally get into that, Android Saga arc. And then just looking at Android 17 real quick, you can see like a brand new one of 1.0, like I mentioned, it's 150. And yeah, speaking of 17, I do have Super 17 on the way. So as soon as I get that guy, I'm gonna review him and put that video out very fast. I'm definitely looking forward to that. But yeah, so getting into the ones that I think, should make the cut. So I voted for Jace, just because he was my favorite out of the Ginyu Force, but pretty much everyone other than Captain Ginyu go for upwards of 200 or more. So I think Rikum and Birder are definitely good choices here, since they are so much, and we are in the Namek Saga, and they didn't remake or re-release, reissue, whatever you want to call it, any of the Ginyu Force. So that was pretty unfortunate, but we can see, Birder here. I would, personally vote for Birder out of him and Rikum, just because, he comes with Gildo as well. So you're kind of getting a 2-for-1. Unfortunately, I don't think the Gildo, you can pose him. I think he's just kind of stationary. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong on that. But yeah, one day I want to get all the Ginyu Force. I mean, you can see they go for almost $1,000, like 740 for pre-owned. I mean, that's ridiculous. All I have is Captain Ginyu, because he was like, I think I got him for $50, which was a pretty good deal. But yeah, I mean, you see, Rikum, Birder and Gildo, going in 220, 270. All of them sold again for over 1,000. That's crazy, but they're all new, so that's probably why. And then 300, 230. So yeah, I mean, out of all these 10, Birder would definitely be my top vote, and then Rikum, just because you can see here he's going for close to 200 as well. That's pre-owned. 180, 250 here. That's brand new. It's crazy. 250 again, 170 for pre-owned. So I mean, if you want to get these guys, you're gonna have to pay a lot. And the Ginyu Force is definitely an essential piece for any like Namek Saga collection. Which brings me to the last one, Great Ape Vegeta. So it would be cool to get a re-release of this guy. I mean, nothing bad about the figure. It's just a really large figure, and I'm not sure what it retailed for, but I would say it probably retailed for over $200 as it is. So even if we got a re-release, I mean, yes, you would be saving some money, because it looks like it's going for, like 400 brand new, 375, 310, pre-owned, 350 pre-owned. So it goes for quite a bit. I mean, this guy got a pretty good deal at 265, but yeah, I mean, my guess would be that he probably retailed for about 200 to 250. So if they re-released him, it would still be a pretty penny. I mean, yes, he would be an awesome piece to the collection, but I'm kind of waiting near the end of my collecting to get like, Shenron, Paronga, and Great Ape Vegeta, even though they're really cool. So yeah, again, let me know out of these top 10 which your vote would be for. Tamashii Nations hasn't released yet when they're actually going to like conclude the voting, but I'll have the questionnaire and everything in the description, which is just this. So you can go there, vote for your 3, and you can still vote for anyone. So I mean, those are just the top 10 as of, I guess, like 3 days ago when this video will come out. So yeah, I mean, they have all of them listed. So yeah, definitely, doesn't hurt to vote. I mean, like I said, I voted for number 6, Master Roshi, and then Jace, just because he comes with the Scouter Goku when, like Captain Ginyu turned into Goku. So he has that head, which really wanted. So that's why I voted for Jace. And then I actually voted for that Great Saiyaman as well, just because, you know, I figured he probably wouldn't win. But I just wanted, you know, more Great Saiyaman since he has so many heads. But I'm really surprised that he is in the top 10. So I guess a lot of people kind of shared my thoughts on that. But yeah, again, let me know your thoughts below in the comments. Let's get that conversation going. You know, I'm curious, what 3 did you vote for first? And then which one out of these top 10 would you want the most? But yeah, hope you guys like this type of video. Maybe, you know, once a week or something, I'll do a video on some news, just, you know, SH Figuarts related if this does well. But yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. It definitely helps out the channel. And I'll see everyone next time. Peace.